is by limitation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Lutfi Hadi bin Muhammad Raimi, and now I would like to present my group project, Global Research Trends on Glass Radiation Shield using Scopus database. Okay, first of all, this slide was prepared by Phy370 Fyp, and this video was edited by Muhammad Nur Faris. Okay, now this is our abstract. Our abstract is the rising demand for glass shield and the availability of it have stimulated research efforts around the world. Glass shielding material has received a significant attention due to its broad range of applications. Our aim was to evaluate the global research trends in glass shielding material area based on co-authorship and affiliated countries, and co-occurrence of author keywords. Using Scopus database, a total of 716 journals were published between 1943 until 2020 were retrieved. For the introduction, bibliometric analysis is defined as the attempt to quantitatively assess the academic quality of journals or authors by statistical methods such as citation rates. Bibliometric is also defined as the use of statistical methods to analyze the bibliometric publications data, such as peer-reviewed journal articles, books, conference proceedings, periodicals, reviews, reports, and related documents. During this research that being supervised by Sir Muhammad Ashmeh, he guided us to carry on this research using an online database platform which is Scopus. We were delighted to learn these new things as being taught by our former lecturer who had been served for a while in UiTM Tapa, known as Dr. Jauhara binti Mat Kurzari. Next, this is our literature review. As you can see, we have cited some journals or articles that we managed to find using the online database Scopus.
Hi, my name is Phy370 Fyp Vid and I would like to continue our group's presentation. For the methodology, there are 3 steps that we use throughout the research. Firstly, the data source and search strategy, which includes the uses of Scopus as our database. Our search strategy involves the search for the articles and journals that was related to our topic. At the beginning, there are 716 articles that we are able to identify and obtain. Then, we minimize the amount of journals by detailing our search string. From there, we finalize the total of journals that we needed down to the final number. The second step is the bibliometric maps. It involves the analysis of co-authorship and the analysis of co-occurrence from the journal that we use as reference. We analyze the journal inside out to refine our finding. Lastly, the final step, which is the glass shielding material publication. We prepared all the figures and tables needed from the data that we obtained. Then, we published the writing based on every data information that we had prepared from the beginning. It tells that all the figures and tables were then explained in a written report. Next, we move on to our next part, which is Figure 1 from Result and Analysis. Figure 1 shows the flow of the first step from methodology. Firstly, the central theme, which means that we provide the search string based on the topic of our research. A total of 716 articles were identified by using Scopus. The next part is excluding the review articles. The name itself is quite self-explanatory. Right after we reviewing every article and removing 155 of it, 561 remains. It was identified by title and abstract. Next, the subtheme, which means that we refine our search by adding specific terms to central themes.
Next, Figure 2 shows the annual and cumulative numbers of research articles. Next, this is our Table 1, which is the top 10 most productive journals on research with their most cited article. The TP column shows the total of publications, while the TC column shows the total of cited. As you can see, the most cited articles were published by Elsevier and Springer Nature. Move on to Figure 3. This is the top 15 most productive countries and academic institutions in publications.
Next is Figure 4. Figure 4 shows a screenshot of bibliometric map based on co-authorship and affiliated countries with the network visualization mode. Okay, now we go to Table 2. Table 2 shows the list of 15 most prolific authors in glass radiation shield research area. And last but not least is Figure 5. Figure 5 also a screenshot of bibliometric map created based on the outer keyword co-occurrence with overlay visualization mode. For information, Figure 4 and Figure 5 were created using a software named VOS Viewer.
For the discussion, we are able to gather the information needed by using Scopus as database. We found that the number of publications increases significantly from 2016 to 2020, which means that more researchers are trying to educate people about the usage of glass as shielding material. The map for the countries and keywords involved in the research was mapped down by using VOS Viewer. For the keywords, any articles that includes glass and radiation shielding was accepted initially. The scope of study was then minimized by specifying the keywords such as mass coefficient attenuation, mechanical properties, and X-ray diffraction. Then, we finalized our report using all the information obtained from our research. For the conclusion, this analysis gave an overview of RSM research relies on 561 publications from Scopus database. We have noticed that countries or academic institutions, for the example Saudi Arabia, with a large number of publications in this study area. We have presented some areas that are currently well studied, such as material sciences that include glass radiation, and we have also identified several newly researched areas with RSM, such as artificial neural networks and economic assessments that may be potential hot topics for the future studies. Lastly, this is our references. That's all from me and my group. I hope that we can get good mark for this video and our project. Thank you.